Z88.3, Pat Barrett. That is Build My Life. 7:36. We're Ellis and Tyler, and we're doing something really special this week. We are broadcasting live from a radio convention here in Orlando where so many Z artists are just kind of floating around, and we try to grab them when we can and put them on the air so you can get to know a little more about them. In fact, we went out in the hall and said, "It's Pat Barrett. Get in here. We want to talk to you on the radio."
Here I am.
I feel like we did it a little bit nicer than that. Like it was less get in here and
It was
more
more
like
please.
I'm not being forced to do this. I really do want to do this. So you were very kind about it. Thank you.
we're so thankful that you could spend a little time with us this morning. I know this is a crazy time of year, especially if you have kids.
Yeah, it is crazy. And some people, I feel like most people's kids are out of school right now. And for some reason, mine have another week, which is making me feel crazy.
What grade are they in?
They're in, I have a middle schooler, first year middle school, and then I have a fourth grader, and then about to be second grader. So life is wild.
It's a lot.
Wild.
Have you made plans for the summer with the kids yet?
Well, right now we're just like, let's get through the week, and then a lot of time at the pool. I think we're gonna go through more sunscreen than they can even, manufacture.
Now, do you do the teacher gifts at the end of the year?
Well, we are part of them. They do they collect the offering plate for the teacher.
Okay.
That's what it feels like.
That's sometimes better
You know
though,
what I
because it's
mean?
hard to figure out ideas
Oh
what to
my
get
gosh,
the teacher.
It's impossible. It's impossible. So, and my wife is great. We both, I gladly contribute to whoever is heading that up. And if you're out there and you're the person coordinating the teacher gift, I respect it. I love your ministry. Thank you.
Pat has a new song that you've probably heard on Z88.3. It's called Beautiful Life, and it's so special. And just like our kids mean so much to us, I'm sure that for your songs, they all mean something special to you for different reasons.
Yeah, they totally do. And anytime I write a song, what I remember about the song is sitting with an acoustic guitar or the room in my house where it was written, or, where I put the note down in my iPhone voice notes for the first time.
Yeah.
But this one, I'm a preacher's kid, so I grew up around
A
church.
PK.
A PK. Could
Yes.
you feel it?
Oh, because I'm a PK too.
Are you really?
Yes,
I
I
can
am.
feel it. I can tell. I could have called that. So there's I don't know, I just grew up around the scriptures, and Ecclesiastes has always been one of those verses that, you hear growing up all the time. And it's a reminder to me, which is so important, that even though life doesn't always turn out the way you thought, and, it takes twists and turns, that Scripture reminds us that it's beautiful in its time. Yes. Whether it's something you'd rather not be going through, there's God's still present in it. And I find that at this point in my life to be a humongous comfort. So happy to be here. Love this song. Yeah. Love that y'all are playing it. That's the best.
Guest this morning is Pat Barrett, live in the studio with us. And this is Beautiful Life.
Z88.3, that is Pat Barrett and Beautiful Life. Pat is our guest this morning. Man, that is such a great song.
I love it.
I like that he clapped too.
I
Like
know.
I was,
Well,
I got
had
so
to. There weren't enough claps happening, so I had to add to the clap.
Must have more claps.
Yeah.
We're so thankful that Pat is here live in the studio with us. We're here for a Christian music convention. And so there's radio stations, there's artists, there's record labels, there's friends from all over here this week in our community. So we just feel so honored at Z88.3 that you guys would stop by and spend time with us. My 14-year-old is here as well, Ella J. And this has just become tradition here. It's what we like to call...
It's Q&A with Ella J.
All right, you ready?
Yes. Okay, so the first question is, if you were to win an Olympic gold medal, what would you want it to be in?
Oh, probably javelin, because wow, how awesome is that?
Have you ever tried that before?
I haven't, actually. So I don't know where that came from, but I was like, that's the answer.
Go for it.
Final answer.
What was your favorite song to write?
Favorite song to write?
There's so many.
Oh my gosh.
This is
I
like
have a lot
picking
of
your
songs-
favorite child.
Well, I have a lot of songs I wish I wrote too, so it's hard to go through them all. I would say one of my favorite ones recently was Praise with
Yes.
Elevation. I
So
love that
good.
song.
I thought you were going to say Good Father.
Oh, well, that one. Good Father.
Okay. There's so many.
Sorry. Wrong, Pat.
Did you ever get in trouble at school as a teen? And if so, what for?
Wow.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
getting deep. We're
This
getting deep.
Well, of course I did. I'm a preacher's kid, so we already went over that. Okay, what did I get? I've gotten in trouble. You know what? I had one time in school where I felt like I was dishonest on a test, and I turned myself in because my conscience wouldn't let me. And the teacher was really gracious, and it taught me that even when you know you're in the wrong, it's better to just fess up, tell the truth, and experience, the consequences. And it happened to be a gracious teacher who understood, and I just got some more schoolwork to replace it. But
Yes.
It's a
worth
typical
it.
PK
Tell
move.
the truth, y'all. Tell the truth. I know, right?
And you got to experience grace through it too.
I did.
That's special.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thanks, Miss McDevitt.
All right, last question.
Okay. A lot of people in Central Florida are graduating this week. What's your best advice for graduates?
Best advice for graduates. In the future, as you venture out into the world, be quick to listen and slow to speak and slow to become angry. So just don't post about it. Whatever you feel in the moment, don't stay off the phone. Cut the internet off.
It's Q&A with Ella J and Pat Barrett. Thank you so much for being on the Z.